So I'm happy he commended me for this, because if everybody ran out, what do you think? What will happen? You will have nobody there. So we at the justice sector, especially the official bar, we have been, putting up with a lot of, untold hardship. From that moment in the former Sokoto state down to this time, we are looking for the opportunity to remedy this situation. And I'm happy he himself, just usual, call on the government to look, when they look this side, to look the other side. They say, Yamba Albasa Aba Yalu. So members of the, Justice Department need to be, addressed properly, because they have endured more than enough. So I'm happy. Even the bench acknowledge, not only acknowledge, but attest to this endurance and resilience. So I said, more grease to our elbow, State Council. The next issue is, I make up before my own observation. Barrister Ibrahim raised issues of reconciliation, amnesty, and what have you. Issue of amnesty, prerogative as they are constitutional issues, and the Constitution is clear. The issue is implementation, and the bottom line is public interest. Public interest. Even the reconciliation or amnesty, if it is being carried in good faith, devoid of any interest, political or otherwise, I'm sure it's going to yield result. I'm not adopting in total what the presenter said, no. But we can't stamp out reconciliation in total, because it's an international best practice. In Rwanda, in Bosnia, everywhere where you have this kind of conflict, you can avoid issue of amnesty and reconciliation. But it depends how you manage it. The way and manner you manage it, that's what matters. And then it has to be in good faith, devoid of any iota of interest. So maybe we have to be careful, we can't stamp out something so that people will suffer. The innocent will suffer if you stamp out a doctrine, like the doctrine this prerogative of mercy. You can't say you can't give this. It's just how you do it. That's what matters a lot. Then lastly, he raised one issue. The discussant, the issue of this statistic indices and what have you. What I notice is this: the legal sector, or both legal and judicial sector, the issue of planning and strategy is being relegated to the background. It's only when you have the proper legal planning and the strategic implementation of your planning, you'll be able to forecast properly ahead. Some of the things are coming up on board with the, courtesy of what you call National Judicial Council. So, and the other aspect, the legal, justice, legal department. So maybe we need to train our lawyers and judges on the issue of legal planning, judicial planning, this issue of strategic implementation of all what we have planned. Definitely will be there where we want, where we're seeking to be. So thank you very much, discussants. Let me come to the issue of the presentation. First, I disagree with the presenter when he's raising the issue of refraining from entertaining criminal appeals from Sharia Court of Appeal, which I believe is quite preemptive, because no direct and clear pronouncement we have from the Court of Appeal of Nigeria. Why? Because we're afraid, to face the Court of Appeal. Maybe we think maybe they will just stamp out all the Sharia implementation. No. Maybe we need to try it. Yes, the constitution is clear, but that sometimes you, as a lawyer, you find the way you circumvent. You go the other way to meet your objective. So we can't be dodging, court of appeal simply because we are afraid of the kind of pronouncement that will be, meted on some of our doctrines or some of our principles. Let's face it squarely. From there, if I must, that's why I moved to Supreme Court. So honestly, what the presenter said, I want to believe is equally, presumptive. Thank you very much, Mr. Presenter. Then coming to the issues, factors that need to be addressed to curb or curtail insecurity through judicial reforms and at the same time allow respective roles of other stakeholders. I itemize few things. I'm not going to take your time, please. First, I said we need to ensure strict and effective judicial reforms where corruption, injustice, bias, all acts inimical to justice delivery are properly and efficiently stamped out by the relevant authorities. Maybe we have been taking cosmetical reforms. We need to go on head on to address the actual issues. And here in this world, we have advocates that advocate this kind of thing. And they keep advocating every now and then. So maybe we have to take extra mile to address these issues. I've been for quite some time, going through the write-ups clips by former chairman Galadi, has been advocating for this kind of reforms. Maybe if we can go extra mile at our level to start something so that we move up the ladder. Then secondly, ensure true and sustainable independence of the judiciary, free from wanton interference from any quarter, so that justice will be delivered without fear or favor, free will, affection or free or anything, ill will, sorry. The moment we ensure independence of the judiciary and we have corrupt prejudges, what do you think? We're going to have effective and true justice. Justice will be administered to all and sundry without a fear or favor. So it's one step to ensuring we are curbing insecurity if we maintain this kind of reform. The third issue I raise is ensure adequate funding of the judicial arm and other stakeholders such as Ministry of Justice, Police, DSS, Civil Defense, and whatever, all the government of law enforcement agencies. Without funding, if you deprive anybody of his rightful means, of course, definitely he will compromise. Even the tools that he needs to undertake this justice delivery, he will have to go and beg for it. What do you think? That's why I commend this government. He's ready to give to justice sector or judicial sector what is due to it. So one of the key reforms that we need to advocate and properly is ensure adequate funding for judiciary as a whole. Next issue, the issue of legislation that deals with insecurity in the state. I really want to believe that we need to tinker the entire affected by bandits in this the way and manner they cage the citizens of Zamfara State. I'm sure if you redefine, you are trying to move much ahead of them, you'll be able to tackle their menace properly. So the security need to look inward, address this head on. Second to the issue of general public. We need to take the general public along in this fight. We can't be in one camp, the entire general public down another camp. We need to take everybody along. People need to identify with this kind of struggle, and they need to be part and parcel of the struggle. It's just that we regulate how the public come in. I'm sure if we do that, all the necessary support we need to address these issues will be addressed. Last but not the least is the issue of capacity building for both judicial personnel and official bar. You know, as I keep saying, new offenses are coming up, and then that is new crimes. We're breaking new grounds for new crimes, so we have to. Our judges, our lawyers need to be carried along, you know, to understand the philosophy, the strategy, all the mechanics of these offenses. It is then and then. I know the what you call National Judicial Institute is there, but that here maybe I want to believe up to this moment our issues have not been properly addressed. Maybe our judges, when they attend to this National Judicial workshops, the National Judicial Institute workshop, they need to be addressing these issues. That National Judicial Institute need to address this, so that with this, I'm sure we are going to break new grounds. So I thank the chairman of the Nigerian Bar Association for inviting me also to be part of this unique presentation. I commend the speaker and I thank the judiciary for up and doing, coming to, in the same ball with the bar, to address what devastate our society. This is, what they call it, a groundbreaking, synergy, whereby the end is the public, not anybody. So I thank you and I commend you for this. I thank everybody. Thank you very much.